Hi everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video. As you can tell, today is a very special day because it is the day before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. Now, I am extremely excited for this and I wanted to take this time to sit down and talk about the things that I want to see in the game. Whether or not they happen, that we'll find that out tomorrow, I suppose. But I've gotten all dressed up for the occasion because tomorrow I will be streaming live on Twitch dressed as Zelda, and I will get more into that at the end of the YouTube video, so stick around for that. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about 5 things that I really hope to see in Tears of the Kingdom. So bear in mind, this will include some spoilers for the trailers, the gameplay trailer, and some mild spoilers? Some mild spoilers for Skyward Sword as well. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing that I want to see is a new dungeon system. So from the trailers, it looks like we've got loads of areas to explore in this new game. We've got not only the Breath of the Wild overworld, which is awesome, then we've got the castle as well, like underground and everything like that, but of course we have the sky as well. So we've got some really big areas to explore, and that's really exciting because in the trailers we also saw lots of big enemies. We've seen the fire Gleeok, we've seen that massive ship in the sky, whether that's a boss or not, and then the giant icy creature. There's a load of different things going on, so I would really like to see some proper dungeon exploring. I really liked how Breath of the Wild changed things up with dungeons and made them shrines and the divine beasts. I really liked those were really fun, but I know a lot of people have said that they really want some proper Zelda classic dungeons in this game. So hopefully that comes out. I really hope that that happens. You know, we've got exploring underneath Hyrule Castle, which feels like a dungeon in itself. It probably won't be, but it feels very like classic Zelda. So let's see what happens there. It would be really nice just to go through some proper dungeons, really have to think about what we're doing, and yeah, bring in lots of different elements from Breath of the Wild, but also classic Zelda games as well. Okay, so the second thing I really want to see in Tears of the Kingdom is more character interactions. So in my personal opinion, Breath of the Wild did an amazing job with the character interactions, because even though there weren't that many, they tried to make them really meaningful. You know, the memories are only a couple of minutes long, if that, but they really feel emotional and really drive us to pursue the end goal in Breath of the Wild, which is saving Zelda. So the memories give us a reason to actually want to save the princess, otherwise she's just like a random voice in the castle saying, hey, I'm over here. So I really hope that those character interactions aren't forgotten in the new game, but also we get some new ones as well, because I love the memories in Breath of the Wild. They're probably my favourite element. I don't think they're gonna come back in Tears of the Kingdom, just because I'm not too sure how they'll fit into the game. I mean, it'd be great if they did, I'd love that, but I think instead of the memories, we're probably going to get more interactions with characters, mainly the new champions and NPCs. It looks like, you know, from the trailer they say you're not alone, so we're going to get a lot more characters in this game. So I really want to see some more interactions. I think Age of Calamity did try to do that, and I think it did it pretty well. I know people aren't the biggest fan of Age of Calamity. I personally enjoyed it, but they had a lot of character interactions going on, and I really want them to shine in this new game because these characters are great. I really love them, and yeah, they deserve their time in the sun. But most importantly to me, in terms of character interactions, I want to see more interactions between Link and Zelda personally, because in Breath of the Wild, obviously very much apart for obvious reasons, apart from like the memories and cutscenes and things like that. So it would be really nice to see that you know, when they're exploring, there's just like little character interactions, and well, it would literally only be Zelda talking, but more interactions between them and kind of getting a better idea of their characters after Breath of the Wild. All I'm saying is, please give them time to interact and actually be friends, and don't just get rid of Zelda like 2 minutes into the game so they can't actually interact anymore. So on top of that, this kind of goes into my next point, which is point number 3, is I want Zelda to play a bigger role in this game, because the game is literally named after her. Like, we need her to be in this game more. Like, with the trailers that we're getting, she is playing a bigger role, but also she does fall down a chasm. So I'm really hoping that, I mean, we're not going to be able to play Zelda, I know this now, I'm kind of made peace with this, but I'm really hoping that she still plays a big role. She doesn't just fall down this canyon and then she's gone, because in Breath of the Wild, her role was very, like, disembodied. Like, she's a voice that we need to pursue, and that was really good. I really liked that, but I hope she doesn't fall into that role again, because there's a lot of things with Zelda games where, you know, Zelda kind of just disappears and we care less. We're like, oh, well, we need to go and get the Triforce, or we need to go and help the sages or something, but the main goal is her. So essentially, just don't just get rid of her, Nintendo. Like, she's already a great character. You've spent Breath of the Wild trying to, you know, really make us love her and, you know, show us her struggles, show us her emotions. Please don't just get rid of her. And then, yeah, then it's just Link, just like, yay, whatever. Like, I want to see my girl, you know, hence this. Okay, so another thing I want to see is, I want to see more lore in this game that stems back to Skyward Sword. Now, it feels kind of like a redundant point, because we've already had a lot of parallels to Skyward Sword. We've had like Zelda Falling, we've had what looks like Hylia and Demise, whether they are or not, we don't know. You know, we've had a lot of parallels to Skyward Sword in these trailers, and even Breath of the Wild has the Spring of Power, which is like the spring in Skyward Sword. So there's a lot of links that go back to Skyward Sword, and I love that game. You know, I love it so much. And I really want to see more of the lore that goes back to Skyward Sword, because it is chronologically the first game in the series. It sets up a lot of the characters, a lot of the lore, and from the trailers in Tears of the Kingdom, it looks very story focused, which I'm absolutely here for. So I really want to see the history go back to Skyward Sword, because, you know, Nintendo, I feel like, have released Skyward Sword HD for a reason. You know, it's not the most beloved game, but I love it. So I feel like it's Nintendo's way of, let's bring out Skyward Sword HD, because then we can get people to kind of try the game again, see if they like it. If they don't, that's okay. But also get a reminder of, this is where the series starts. This is the lore. These are the things you're gonna need to keep in mind when Tears of the Kingdom comes out, because there's a lot of references coming up, and I want to see all of them, because I love the Zelda lore so much. I have the Creating the Champion book, I have the Hyrule Historia. I love the story so much. I'm really invested in it. So it'd be really nice to see what lore comes out in this game about, you know, like the ancient tribes and the Sky Realm and all of that jazz, but also going back to the games that I love, because Skyward Sword needs some more love. So that's it, it needs more love. Okay, so this is my final hope, and if this doesn't happen, then I may burn my copy of Tears of the Kingdom. If we can't pet the dogs in this game, it's not game of the year. The dogs are so cute. We can take pictures of them. They chase their own tails. They bring stuff to us. They lead us to treasure. Why can't I pet them? Like, come on, Nintendo. I want doggos. I want animals. I want to hug my horse. Like, come on. If this doesn't happen, then, well, I mean, I'll still give Nintendo my money. It would just be a bit more reluctant. Okay, so those are my general ideas. I hope you enjoyed them. Am I expecting all of them to come to fruition? Not really. Like, I hope for these things. I guess that's the point of my hopes for this game, but I'm gonna enjoy this game no matter what. I'm trying to go in with an open mind. I've not watched the reviews or anything like that, just the trailers and the gameplay trailer that Nintendo brought out. So I'm trying to go into this with as much of an open mind as possible. So yeah, I'm really excited for it, and we've only got one more sleep until Tears of the Kingdom comes out. That is so exciting. I want to know how you're feeling. Are you excited? Are you nervous? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, if you like this video as well, please do give it a like and consider subscribing. It goes a long way to supporting me and showing off what you like and what you want to see more of. You know, if you want to see more videos like this, I'll do it. Of course I will. But of course, I'm not just gonna create a video about what I want to see in Tears of the Kingdom without actually playing it with you all. So tomorrow from 1:30 p.m. UK time, I am going to be streaming The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We're going to unbox the copy that I have, hopefully unbox the amiibo as well, and I'm going to be dressed like this and we're going to start playing together. I cannot wait. So I would love it if you joined me. Of course, I'm going to be putting those streams up onto YouTube as well, so nobody misses anything. But yeah, it'd be really lovely to have you there, because I want to celebrate the long wait for this game. And so I love you all so much. As I say, let me know how you're feeling about the game, and I shall see you all very soon, maybe tomorrow for Tears of the Kingdom. I love you all so much. Have a good night's sleep, whatever time zone you're in, because I don't think I'm gonna sleep well tonight. So yeah, give this video a like, consider subscribing, join me tomorrow if you can, and I shall see you all very soon. Bye friends!